So for a year, Hild is tucked away with a few companions. We don't know where, but she's learning to live a contemplative life. This is new for her. She's always been such a woman of action. She makes things happen. She gets things done. She rises to challenges. She thrives on it. Now she has to learn to be still and to pray. And God meets her and heals her and restores her. And she finds that she's excited about life once again. She finds herself overflowing with a love that she has to give. So when the Abbess of Hartlepool dies, Aidan brings her out of hiding and appoints her. And you might think, well, she's only been a nun a year. Surely this is a bit of a rapid progression. But remember that Hild is 34 now. She's no longer young. And as a secular noblewoman, she would have managed a hall and an estate for 15 years maybe. And more than half of that time would have been through war, with the turmoil, the danger, the grief, the loss and destruction. And I suspect that Aidan has always thought, if Hild comes into the church, she should take a role of significant leadership. I mean, she's a natural. If anything, I imagine that some people probably found her a bit intimidating. I mean, there was a side of Hild that you just would not mess around with. She knew when to be hard, but she knew when to be gentle as well. One of my favourite stories is when she is Abbess of Whitby, and that is become like a powerhouse in the land. It's a significant hub that a lot of things revolve around, and she is in council with the good and the great. And Caedmon comes in. I mean, he never should have been admitted. Caedmon is nobody. He's just a cowman, one of the lowest of the community. Also, he's so awkward and shy. He's hardly ever said anything at all. And yet she puts the whole meeting on pause. She makes them silent, the bishops, the nobles, the officials, whoever's there. She makes them listen to what Caedmon has to say. And what he has to say, well, that is another story. But Hild is wonderful, remarkable. I actually think that she was the most significant and influential Christian leader in her day. And in the final part of her story, I'll tell you why.